Good guy, this guy, Brett. So we've just had a sandwich, which I just went into the mouse house to make. So that was pretty good. We've had a sandwich and a drink. And unfortunately, poor Brett's out there in the sun on the other side of the van. And I'm standing in the shade, which is really nice. He's been doing this for 17 years, he just told me. So, what's going on? Did you do this bit? This bottom bit?
Yes, it's been
Oh,
done.
you did. So it has come up a lot better, hasn't
Yes.
it?
I might still be able to just give it a spray with something and...
Oh, not if it's a paint. It's not a paint, is it?
No, the plastic. I can give the plastic a spray with something to make it even darker.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, it'll be protected.
Yes.
Look at the grapevine. And the passion fruit. Hasn't it grown well? It doesn't mind some rain. Anyway, look over here. Go and have a look. I've had my friend here and creating an octagon. This is it today. Drilled the holes, put in these posts. Like yesterday, we leveled that out, went and got some crusher dust, and then went and picked up a tank. So we've got a retaining wall there. We still have to get rid of some rocks there. Come in, I'll show you how it's going to be. Come and walk inside as though we're going inside. But we won't touch these yet because they're just done today. So, let's say, if we turn around here, this is from the corner of that shed to the dead tree behind is north. So this is where there'll be a glass door, and then there'll be an 18 wide window there at 1200 above ground, and there'll be the same over in this place here. This one here will be the same as that one there, and then there'll be another window here which will be the same as over there, and then there'll be a longer, narrow window over that bit there. So and we were just talking today and thinking it might be a good idea to put some posts in there and put some mesh across to get something growing across there. Might be quite nice too, so that's coming next. But, do you remember George? George, our friend George, he's come with his tractor and he's helped shift a few rocks from around the fruit trees over here because now they're a lot bigger and they don't need little rings of rocks around them anymore. So we've shifted all those. We've got the new compost bays. I don't know if I've shown anybody those yet. So where they were here, I had to move them because I preferred a view like that instead of a view of compost bays. So we've got this bit here, looks a bit strange, but this is because we've dug up so water is coming now from the tank on the tin hut, and by gravity it goes into that tank over there. And I've also bought a pump, and there's power, so solar power of course, and it'll just pump if I need to take water from this bigger tank, which is 14,000, back to the 5,000 on the tin hut. So we've got water now, plenty of water. And this little shape here, this is going to be, we could call it a gazebo, but it may actually be another little tiny house. In fact, it is a tiny house. We've used a few boards already, some more here, and they will form the sides. So it'll be like a log cabin, except it'll be done with strips of wood, one on top of the other, like that, just going up like that. Next week we should be able to get the cement truck in So the Rio's there for that, ready to put in. And over on this side, the Rio's down already. Let's go for a walk over there. This is yet to be sort of topped up with dirt along here. And I have to put my bricks back. Anyway, soon. So this is for the van, this part here in front of the new compost bays. And that way I never have to worry about whether the van is killing grass. I can just have a cement pad and I can have it so I drive in this way and then I can drive out round that way. And that should be pretty good. So that's going to be poured at the same time when the cement truck comes. Because it costs $300 to bring a cement truck out, might as well do two things at once. So it'll come in and do that, and then it'll go over to there and do the floor in there. Beauty. That's very Australian, isn't it? Beauty. So other than that, veggies are growing well. Some nice little pumpkins down in here. You can see down there, and a couple over there. So pumpkins, look, here's a couple more. Pumpkins actually do like a lot of water. And then there's another type, a French pumpkin. Can't remember its name offhand, we'll just call it Madame. And I did see one in there somewhere, and here's a little baby one of that brand. In here, in the Tucker Box Gardens, things have just turned up. Like tomato, I don't know where that came from, but it's very healthy looking. And there's another one just here as well. Did the same thing, just turned up. And some quite nice little tomatoes in there. Quite good, aren't they? So yeah, the beans are growing all right. These are not my favourite beans actually. These are Blue Lake. Oh, and nice. I think they're stringy. I prefer the yellow Cherokee wax myself. But anyway, it's filling the trellis, it looks nice. There's new little stuff growing in here, but of course, as usual, I have no idea what until it grows. We had pizzas for lunch today. George came with his trailer to take away some rocks. Simon was helping him load his trailer. I've done this is going to be the coffee table that will go inside. So I did that this morning, finished that, gave the top a coat of Danish oil. So that's a nice big storage space as well, which you need in tiny houses. You need storage. That's the most important thing. Oh, come and look at this. This is my this is my new sofa. So I had to rearrange things somewhat to get it in here at the moment. But isn't it beautiful? That'll be in the octagon as well. So yes, that's what we've been doing. No real time for cooking of late. You know, just keeping up with things at the moment. First little passion fruit here, but I ate one of them because I thought they were reddish and they'd taste nice, but they actually didn't. The tomato's going to go a bit red, and I think there's a few little tomatoes here as well. But we haven't had much sun. You know, some places down the mountain a bit further. 3 days, I heard. 3 days sun in how long? 2 months? That's it. Do you want us to come and see the chooks? The ones that were babies? All 9 of them. Dyson, 1 to 9. I'm really happy with this. How this has grown on here. Oh, and let's have a look around Max's garden. This is Max's garden. What do you think, Max? It's all grown incredibly. A little poppy going to happen there. And some rosella bushes. And this is a, oh my gosh, what is it? Gazania. No. Anyway, a flower. It's a flower. And the chilies are growing really well. And another plant with some big tomatoes. Finally got some sun enough to, you know, really start growing the tomatoes. What about the apples? Everybody sees the apples and says they look about right to eat. Oh, there's zinnias, those flowers, zinnias. Look at these. And I'll know that they're ready because they'll drop off into the bag. So exclusion bags are keeping fruit fly away, and birds should. So they're Fuji and these ones are Gala. So nice, hey? Nice. And there you have it. There's the view of the Wilby octagon. So I think that one, well, I think there's about maybe 5 hens and 4 roosters, but they haven't actually talked to me yet, so I don't quite know which is which. But they follow me as though I was a pack leader. Look at them. Oh, there's Sprocky. Hello, Sprocky. And the one that looks like Sprocky I've called Spanner. Beautiful colours, some of them. So these are about 12 weeks old now. And this one, here's Bluey. Remember Bluey, the red one? You're finding it a bit warm today too? Yes, it was. It was a little bit warm. Oh, and there's some tiny little baby ones down in here. She sounds like a good mother, but she really isn't. No, when food's up, she says, fend for yourself, you're 3 days old. Or 4 days, or 5 days maybe. And I'm still going to have this lovely view straight across here again, which I really like. That is what has happened. In what month are we in? We're in February. We're in February already. Well, that's what happened recently. So guess what? Guess what? It's time for a nice cup of tea. See you next time. Bye.